button. All right, July 30th, Tuesday. Sorry, my brain is all over the place. We weren't supposed to be doing it this week, but we're doing it anyways. We'll be here today and on Thursday night. And then after that, probably going into August, we'll drop these to one night a week and we'll load up for that night. Because this is a pretty simple program, everybody. And we have some new people on tonight. We have some people that are already currently staking with us with our trader Jake. But I'm going to do a light overview and kind of go over a little bit of the affiliate side and a little bit of the back office. And my name is Brian Rhodes, by the way. And if you're watching this live, thanks for being on here. I appreciate you spending some time with us. We'll get done as quick as we can. If you're watching this replay, any comments you have, drop below. There's no links here. Get back with the person that invited you as well. And, so before I get going, I want you guys to meet one of our other founders. We're all co-founders in this. Me, my buddy Dave, my buddy Tim, and then our trader Jake. You can jump on our groups. We've been on Facebook since Facebook started. I mean, we're there. Jake's a little bit more private because he handles all the trades and the accounts, and he has legit certified trading accounts to where he can't do anything with, like, he can't expose too much. Though Wednesdays are good days to be on. If the market is right, he will do trades on Wednesdays and he'll show you current trades, setups, and teach you how to trade. So it's a skill that you can learn here at TradeTribe, to where you can, make a deposit, earn here with us, and you can learn a skill to trade on your own. And people are doing that, and Jake's teaching them. So I want to introduce you guys to David. I've been working with David for years now, family man out in California, business owner. A great guy to work with, one of the most supportive people that you can ever be around. And, that's one of your things is, like, look at the people you hang out with, and that's what you're going to be like. So hanging out with him has only made me a better dad, a more successful business person. And now I get to work with him in a company. So David, thanks for being on. And honestly, if it wasn't for you, this kind of wouldn't have happened, because you were like, hey, let's stop joining other companies and start our own. We have a trader. And then here we are. So if you can share it with the people watching on the replay, or even share it tonight, because we do have a new person on, my buddy John and Kayla. So I want them to kind of hear a little bit about why you like TradeTribe and wanted to do it.
Yeah, no, awesome. Thank you, Brian. And, he's a great dad, a great leader, and many accolades go to Brian. And, this wouldn't be TradeTribe if it wasn't for Brian also. It brings a lot of value to what we're doing here. And, John, welcome to TradeTribe, and all the members are already on this call and watching the replay. So you guys just want to, kind of, it is repetitive a lot, but you got to understand that the reason why we created TradeTribe is number one reason is we're done with the rug pulls. We're done with the scam companies. I mean, they're a dime a dozen, 99.9% of the time. You're in a company 6 months to a year later, they take off with your money. Sure, you might have made some money, you might have lost money. The downfall about that is you will never know the intentions, the heart behind the company, the founders, the co-founders, what they talk about behind closed doors. Without a shadow of a doubt, I know that Brian Rhodes, Tim Wader, myself, and Jake, every conversation we have, and we talk every single week, guys, multiple times a week, our conversations are how we could improve the site, how we could make things better, what we can do for the roadmap, and just make it something pleasant. We want people to come in and make a deposit, feel comfortable about it, but at the end of the day, wake up the next day not concerned about, hey, is that site gone? Is my money gone? Right now, in the last week, there's actually 2 weeks, there's been one rug pull, and there's a couple of companies right now having some issues with liquidity, another one having issues with withdrawals. I'm not going to drop any names, but this is what we see, and those are red flags. And when we start seeing those red flags, we say, okay, you know what? The writing's on the wall. We've been through this before, and we don't want to go through that again, right? As a builder, as somebody who likes to build teams, share things of value, if you're watching this call and you like to share, also you like to build teams, I don't know about you guys, but I don't like starting all over again. I like just doing it one time, building it the right way. And here's the thing, if a lot of us that have done this in the past, recruited other people, and built a team, you would have been multimillionaires by now. But because these companies are short-lived, 6 months to a year, they're here one day and gone the next. You got to start all over again. Create a TradeTribe for everybody in mind, whether you're a builder or not. So the builders, yeah, we want you guys to come in and say, look, this is where I want to plant my flag. build a team and not have to worry about starting all over again. Just keep going. Now, for somebody who comes in passively, this is also for you. This is somebody who says, okay, I just want to come in, make a deposit of 500, 500,000, a million, whatever you want to deposit. Not have to worry about, of course, yeah, is my money gone? And not have to worry about referring it to anybody. You don't have to just come in. And here's the best part about what I love about Trade Tribe and just the space in general is everybody wins. Whether you're a builder, you come in passively. 100% of your team, if you choose to build, you're going to win. They're going to win. I've been in the MLM space where if you don't recruit, you don't win. If you don't buy product or monthly auto ship, you don't win. You got to balance it out and do both. Here, you can do one or the other, or you do both, and you still win. And that's what we love about this space. Now, in this space right now, there's a lot of companies giving for the past couple of years, 4 years, 5 years, giving this space a bad name. We all know that this works. There's legitimate traders. There is legitimate traders. There's amazing people. And it just so happens that we have one of the top traders in this space right now, Jake, and he's phenomenal. The guy does, 10 to 20% or more above, and that's how you're able to get compensated with the trades. And I know Brian's going to go over that. But you guys, if there's anybody doubting the legitimacy of Jake, watch his trades. We just had one 2 weeks ago. You can watch the live trade he executed. Not all the time does he take a trade because not all the time is the market ready for a trade. But one of my buddies that I was with over the weekend, he's in real estate. I want to share this short story. He is not involved in trading, crypto trading. He's just got involved 6 months ago with stock market trading, right? And he's copy trading. And he started with $500. I asked him, how's it going? 3 months ago, he's lost a lot. He kept putting money in. He's negative $20,000. I'm like, wow. He was ready to give up. He decided to keep going, and I told him, don't give up, keep swinging that bat. It's going to work out. Just keep following the system. Long story short, I just met with him over the weekend. He's up $180,000 on his portfolio. Here's a good thing. One month, he made 147%. Now, what he's using, I think it's the Robinhood, or he's using one of those apps. It tells you what you've made in a week, the percentages that you've made in a month, what you've made so everything's there. And I was amazed because I'm like, look at, if there's anybody that says that a trader cannot make over 100% in 1 month, that's it. They just don't know what trading is. You could make over 100% of it. You can 2x in a month, whatever. There's just so many crazy things that could happen with trading. Sure, there's a lot of losses that you could also have too. There's volatility. But with our trader, he has a way of trading where his risk tolerance and the way that he does things is very meticulous. He's very well thought out how he does it. So a lot of this is very safe. He has a drawdown, and he could go over that on Wednesday. But what I want to get to is that when it comes to trading, we have a real trader who does real good results. My buddy that just made that huge gains, sure, it doesn't happen all the time, but my point is this, that it does happen, and it could happen, and it will, and it is already happening. Ever since our inception with Trade Tribe, we have been in a positive gains. We had no losses when it comes to the 10 to 20% a month. So we're on the right track, you guys. I just want to share that with you guys. I don't want to talk forever, but I know one of the exciting things about the comp plan is when Brian Rhodes goes over the check match and the compound interest calculator. So with that being said, Brian, I'll send it back to you. I don't want to take forever doing this.
Oh, sorry. No, that's what it's about. Guys, we're not, and even yourselves shouldn't be really into like the convincing business to get into a business. But the fact that, all of you on here really know me. I know Josue, you don't know me, but you know Carl, and you're going to know me a lot more through the years. But we're just want to find a home. So I'm going to kind of go through some cool points here. So this is our website. This is the simplest program that I've ever probably been a part of, without change, without hype, without the concern of you wake up every morning and have to log in and hope your account is there. Some days I don't even check my back office. It's kind of crazy because I know it's there. So I'm going to pin me up here to the right, so it's just one person, so I can see the screen. You love Zoom, right? So our back office is simple. If you're watching this, someone's going to share it with you. They're going to get a link, and I'll show you how to sign up here in a second. So Well, if you get a link, you're actually going to sign up first. Sorry, this is already just a back off. You're going to get a sign up link. You're going to put your information in, submit, and then you'll see the back office. So it's simple plans here. We do have a VIP part that shoots the 10% to 15 and the 15 to 20, but I'm going to share these first. So we have a 10% plan at $500 minimum. Okay, one thing you got to understand here, this isn't like some other companies where you can put that $500 and withdraw it anytime you want or in 30 days. That $500 is in this program for life. And the benefits to that are is you're looking at like a retirement plan of making an extra amount of money. 10% on 500 every month. Withdrawing is $50, $50, no fees, just withdraw it and you're making $50 a month. I don't know what your electric is, but if you put 1,000 in, you're making 1,000 or you're making $100 a month, right? So, I mean, that can maybe pay for your electric or part of it. So you kind of see the gist there. You can compound this too. And I want to share that with you guys as well. So here it's the 10% $500 minimum. Then we got 15% with $5,000 minimum. Again, you're locked in here. You're going to earn that for life, as this thing's going. We are going to make a decentralized exchange when we get to a total of $5 million. We'll stop enrollments and work on this exchange to get this going for us, because this is a huge moneymaker, having your own decentralized exchange to stake and use that percentages that you're going to make there and the swaps and buys and sells in there will pay our Trade Tribe community. And then we'll actually have our trader Jake trade less. It's pretty cool. So 10%, 15%, 500, 5,000. Let's talk VIP. This brings sustainability in a way for us to actually pay on other levels of people enrolling people. So this is kind of cool. So we have a VIP access part. So VIP means you're going to pay $250 right here, $250 every 3 months. When you do that, it unlocks 5% more in each package. Jake does have other things that can go along with that. He has a new copy trading coming out. He has bots that you can use. I like the 5% in just my own package, to be honest with you, and I'm really happy with that. So that $500 now is earning 15% a month by paying $250. If you want me to be completely straightforward and honest with you, I don't like the 500 minimum in the VIP part, because you need to put around $1,665 for it to equal out putting in the 250 if you're withdrawing every month and not compounding. If you're going to compound, you can do this and it'll compound a lot faster, and it is worth it in time. But if you're looking for a good spot to put in and do VIP, you're looking around $1,665, $67. I'm not going to say 66. That's just too much sixes going on. So now when you look at the 20% plan, the minimum's 500, you're paying $250. Well, let me bust this out for you and just show you something really cool here. Give me 1 second. All right, so let me go back to where it was. We got a compound calculator. We bust this out at 15%, like that, like the plan I told you. We compound monthly and we put it on calculate. Let me zoom in. So this is what this would, oh, hold on, that's not right. 5-year monthly. I guess I got to refresh this page. Didn't register the monthly. Calculate. Still not registering. What am I doing here? Monthly 5%. Calculate.
Maybe change the years to like 24 months. Take
Yeah,
that off, like 24, make it 2 years.
I think of 1 year or something.
There
Okay.
you go.
Yeah, that's so weird. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do 2 years. See if it's normal. I don't know. Sorry, folks. Computer problems. So if you're doing 5,000 every single month, you got 5,000 and you're making 15%. This comes out to 750 every month. You withdraw that every single month, pay your bills, right? Or just save it up or whatever you want to do with it. So if you add, and you can see where if you compound that, this is what it'll do every month and increase. You roll it back into your plan. That's what's working for you. That's what's working for you. That's what's working for you. And you're growing your account at 5,000 at 15% a month. You never pay anything. Now you look at 20% and you hit calculate and you kind of come down here. You look at 5,000 now. your first month, you're making $250 more. So you paid that 250 for 3 months and you just made $250 more right there, $1,000. Now, if you withdraw that $1,000 every month off your 5,000, you're going to make an extra $500 every 3 months by paying 250. So I want you to understand how that works. And I love the 5,000 mark to kind of show that. If you compound it, you're obviously seeing it grows a lot faster at 20% than it does 15, and so that's the compound calculator part. And I wanted you to see that. So that BIP part, what that does is it increases your package by 5%. Simple as that. You pay that, you choose your package. You can buy as many packages as you want. If you're like, hey, I want to buy a $500 package every 2 weeks, that's fine. You just go back and buy a $500 VIP pack every 2 weeks, as long as you are paying your 250 every 3 months. And I pay my 250 too. So now when you go into your site, I'll show you. I'm gonna log into my site here. Right here, let's go. And we have security out the yin yang. So I've already seen people try to do stuff which they'll never be able to do, which is great. And we have protection from DOS attacks. We have everything backed up. And we have no money that's through our site. And you can't even really withdraw it and change things without the person getting notified. And people will have to move around or close and open their 2FA. So it's a process. I teach everybody, but it is really secure. So when I started, I put in around 30, I can't remember what it was, 31,000, 30,000 or something. The next month it went up, and now I'm at $41,629. So last month, off of what I had, I made $6,905. It rolled into this month. So as simple as that, right? So I did a withdrawal, and then I begged Jake to cancel my account, add it back to my balance. So I added it all back together. He's like, don't make me do this anymore. It's too hard manually. So if you want to add more to your current plan, you really can't. You just have to start new packages. So if you're new, here's your website on the front. You're going to click on add funds. We have two different USD tethers that we use that are very, very low in fees for the company and for everybody. And we can also take Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, Tron, BNB, but you have to talk to me, David, Tim, and Jake, and we'll get that done for you. So when you do that, you're just going to choose the coin that you want. If you're doing the ones off the site, $100, make the deposit, and then you scan this QR code and send it, just like you would any other time, where you get the address here and you send it. So then the money will show in the dashboard right here in your balance. You're going to come to new deposit, and it's actually going to say VIP subscription. You're going to choose that first if you're doing the VIP. If you're not, basic and premium will be there. If you're not, you choose the VIP. It unlocks the VIP premium and the VIP basic. And with that, you choose one of those, you choose from your balance, and you put the amount in that you want to do. You hit make a deposit. Simple, easy. That is that smooth. Now you're in it. Now you're rocking and rolling. You're going to click my deposit. And when you click my deposit, let's see here, you're going to scroll down. We're making some changes to this as well. It'll say probably plan 4 and have some more information here. And this is the 20% plan. I have it on 100% change. What that means is our 100% compound. If I wanted to change that, I just click this and I change the percentage. As easy as, if I want to just compound 20%, I'd hit 20%, hit update, and then I go back to my deposit. Now 20% of my account will update. What that means is if I'm going to earn $10,000, 20% of that is going to roll back into my account, and the other 80% is going to go to my balance that I can withdraw. That's what that means. Or I can just hit 100% compounding, hit update, and then grow this thing to a pretty high number, because when we get to a certain number, we're going to cap it. And I think that means we're going to have to withdraw a lot, which is fine until we get our decentralized exchange up. And then we're going to go ahead and open it back up. So, I mean, there is a little bit of urgency to get in with this as well, even if you can get in at the bare minimum and just let it ride at 500. So we got an academy. Jake does some amazing analysis, trades, talks about risk assessments, management, how how to grid trade if you want to learn the basics of trading. Talks about the VIP, where it comes the copy trading, signals, long-term, type of deposit going on for your account, learning material and whatnot as well. And then you got your transactions that kind of show what's going on in your own account, plus different earnings. So that is my account. Me and David, Tim, we have our own account right here that we use and all together. And with this one, I want to show you a little bit of the transaction history. So you see all these that are just coming through. These are all from snowballing on the compensation plan. And I'm going to show you what this is. Like, all these different numbers are from sharing this program. So this is a solid program. This would be one that you can share, like David shared it with his mom, and she obviously has not done anything he's probably done, just to be honest with you. But she's in this because he has control and we have control as a community. So that part is our back office. Now I'm going to jump into a simple PDF on the affiliate side. We do have another PDF. We're changing some things about it, but it isn't necessarily. I could share a little bit. I'll share. I'll share this. I'll just talk. Like, here's Jake. This is Jake here. He's been trading for over a decade. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have met him, or if you haven't, come on our Zoom tomorrow. He should be there. He's been trading cryptocurrencies for the past 5 years, though. He's met with my buddy Tim and Jake's wife, Jake, his kids met with Tim. Jake's also flown to Germany, did an event for a big group of people that are traders, plus people that want to be into crypto platforms with a real trader. So with that, he's kind of an expert. He builds his own bots. He does different things. He trades in tournaments. He trades short setups and very long setups. So he's like a jack of all trades. And then we got these three good looking fellas. Sorry, my picture's a pretty long time ago because I moved to the Dominican and I don't wear suits anymore. It's too hot even wearing sleeves. But that's me, that's Tim, that's David. We've been around this game for a long time, and that's why we kind of sat back and started this. So that's us. Now I want to jump into the affiliate one and kind of show you. So this is a simple program, and I'm going to talk a little bit first about the subscription side. So you're sharing this. Subscription is cool. The 5 levels it pays out, only $50 of the 250 goes into that. The other $200 goes into a vault to then help pay these other 2 ways that I'm going to talk about here in a minute, called the affiliate match program and the leadership bonus. And the leadership bonus is cool as well. So that $50 pays out $20 at level 1, $15 at level 2, $7.50 at level 3, $5 for level 4, and $2.50 on level 5. 5 levels of your organization. If you share it with one person, you never know who they're going to share it with, right? So let's jump into a scenario. So let's say Jake trades for a calendar month and he makes 30%. All right, now let's say David has a $10,000 account and he's a VIP premium package, so he's making 20%. Well, his 30 days clears, he makes $2,000 on his 20%. Congratulations. Where does that extra 10% go that Jake traded with? Well, it's going into the vault with the VIP extra money that goes into there to pay the affiliate and the leadership bonus. Well, the leadership bonus is the simplest that could ever be. This is something that will enroll to you directly if you have a website, and what you do and you share it and you accumulate up to 50,000 directly enrolled to only your website. 30 days later, you'll get a bonus of $2,500. If you enroll directly $100,000, 30 days after you hit that mark and then the money gets traded with, you'll get the profits of an extra 5% from the community and from the VIP vault money of $5,000. You enroll 200K, you get 10,000 after the 30 days, 500K, 25,000 after the 30 days, 1 million directly to you. You're going to get an extra $50,000 after the 30 days of it being traded. This is something that you only get paid one time on, and it has to only come from your account. This is exciting, but here is the snowball effect that I was talking about and showing you my transactions below. So easy scenario here is every level is at $10,000 accounts. Okay, so I enroll David, he puts in 10,000. After his 30-day plan goes through, he gets paid 2,000. I get an 8% match of that 2,000, which is 160 bucks. If he withdraws every single month, I'm still making 160, 160, 160, 160. If he's compounding it, that 160 is going to grow because it's going to match what he's making every month too. This is for life of this program. Anybody that makes a deposit that you've shared this with, you're going to make percentages. And you don't have to share this to make money like I showed you on our 2 plans. And that's what I love about this, because the majority of the people that are probably watching right now don't really want to share too much stuff, or they have, and a lot of stuff has disappeared, and it might take 6 months for that person to even trust you. And I totally understand. I've lost a lot of friends through networking because of this. So now you got level 2. John puts in $10,000. Since he's my level 2, I'm going to get a 6% match on his 2,000. On his 10 that he made 2,000. I get $120 every month. If he withdraws it, if he compounds it, that's gonna go higher. Level 3, 3%. That's on $10,000 right here. Angela puts in 10,000. She makes 2,000. I get a 3% match on 2,000. That's 60 bucks. Level 4, it's 2% match on $10,000 account. $2,000, I get $40. Level 5, 1%. You see where this is going? $2,000 match on that 10%. Our $10,000 account, I get 20 bucks. This will snowball over the course of 1 month. It's already happening. All those people, maybe let's say 80% of them compounded. Next month, my numbers that I made this month are going to increase next month. And if they compound again, those numbers will increase the following month. So this is the part that I really kind of want to stress to people, because a lot of people don't see a big picture in a new company that is a real company. They want to go chase the daily pay. They want to go chase the newest, hypest company that will pay you as much daily. I'm just tired of that rat race. I'm tired of rebuilding my organizations. I'd rather build slow with the right people, because we can do this with 50 people and cap this thing out, growing our accounts over time, than putting in thousands and thousands and thousands of people that are all chasing the greed and then get the rug pulled later on. You know, we built a sustainable thing here. We've did numbers for, oh man, 4 months almost, basically, before we even opened up the website. What, March? I think the end of February. So let's say March, April, May, June, and we're at the end of July right now. So 5 months we've had this thing going, and you know, it's been pretty exciting. The numbers we went through and over and changed them and said, hey, this is where we can do it with the VIP part, increase the people's percentages. And all the leadership bonus is a one-time thing. So that's what we have. There's not too much craziness with this. And then we have loads of education during the day when Jake gets on. We have teams from Tim lives overseas as well in the Czech Republic. So he does Zooms during the day for people. So that's it. I mean, if anybody has any any questions right now, unmute, ask question, please. If you want to share your testimonial, please unmute. I'd love for you to share how it's working for you, and you know, how it's been going. But you know, I mean, that's the gist of it. We love our program, and you know, I just tell people left and right, I'm not recruitable, because why would I want to? That's like me owning a Chevy dealership and Ford comes in next door and I go buy a Ford over there. What would I do that for? So when I know what I got built here is built the right way, go Chevy, and then to go buy a Ford. Nothing against Ford, but if I own it, I'm going to buy me a Chevy. So that's how I would do it. So yeah, I don't know if James, if you're on, you can share your testimony. I'll ask you to mute. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going? I'm just making sure. Am I on video?
Yep, I see you.
Okay, yeah, I was just wondering if it turned around. Yeah, no, I mean, back in March, we were done, you know, our last scam that we all got scammed in March. And then when I heard that you, Dave, Tim, and Jake were going to start your own trading company, have Jake trade for you, I'm like, you know, the Futurama guy with the meme that he shows his money and like, take my money. You know that meme?
Yeah.
So I sent that in. And I'm like, yeah, Jake, take my money, please. You know, I gave him $1,000 back in middle of March, and you guys have been trading since. So yesterday 2 days ago, I did my first withdrawal of $300. you know, right away I got it and stuff. So I'm going to be showing that in a video. And I'm so excited because Brian, I've known you for a year. I've been in your downlines. You're on my Facebook. These guys aren't going anywhere. Like they've got all of them. All three of the guys have huge YouTube channels with followers and people. They're the most doxed people in our entire industry, right? Like any of you guys, I even tried with Brian to get one of my friends who was in the Dominican Republic to go have a coffee with Brian.
They were like 6 hours away. That's a far
Yeah,
coffee drive. I'm like,
yeah, yeah. They were 6 hours away, so they couldn't go for a coffee. But anytime you want to go for a coffee, name one platform that you can go for a coffee with the owners, right? Like, duh. I'm like so excited about this because I've been in so much and lost so much. I'm just, there's nothing more honest, upfront, truthful than this program. So I'm like, take my money and I'm trying to put more in so I can get up to that $5,000 mark and then compound the hell out of it.
right.
Because you know, we all need to win. And I'm just sick of the scams. There are scammers lying to their own people, saying, oh, this and this is even when a platform's working, they're still lying to their people that it's not working because they didn't get paid for it, right? Trade Tribe doesn't need any paid promoters, right? They already have the best, and on Brian, Tim, and Jake, and Dave. So I'm just excited. Thanks for letting me share. And yeah, and I got my withdrawal. Everything's working perfectly. So let's go for a few more years, and we're good. Thank you.
Yeah, well, we're gonna go for a lot more years than that. Jake is young and he's got kids and family, and we're not going anywhere. So that's why we created this. And yeah, we won't have problems with any withdrawals. You know, they are manual withdrawals because we really want to check and verify that everything is correct with the right person and everything. Nothing's been played with. And you know, Jake does it. So you know, sometimes he's sleeping. You know, so that we give everybody, I think, 24 to 48 hours and never had a problem. You know, our community's tight, so we have no problem with that. But thanks everybody for being on. If you're watching this replay and you sent this to somebody, get back with that person. They'll get you the information. Maybe we could set up a private Zoom with me or David or even Jake as well. He likes to do Zooms during the day, but he will do private Zooms. And you know, we have a real trader that does trades and shows people live. So hopefully tomorrow the market's looking good. I don't know if when the news is supposed to come out from the feds here soon, but that will change the market a little bit. So let's see what's up for tomorrow. I'll drop the link to the trades the Zoom tomorrow, and we'll see you guys on there. So thanks for being on. Thanks David for sharing. Thanks James. Thanks John, Bobby, Phil, and Daryl. Thanks you guys. Have a good Tuesday night.
All right, you guys have a good night.